Hello, Scorpio, to a timeless justice for Scorpio reading, where I, Seventh, read the energies for Sekhmet however she desires to invoke the conversation of justice. Whether that approach is merciful or merciless to you and for you is irrelevant for the energies to be discussed. Bear that in mind. Also, keep in mind that this is general collective insight that you have decided to tap into and not a one-to-one personal reading. So it's highly important and that you take your intuition, aka discernment, to take all the bits and pieces that do resonate with you and leave anything behind with the reading that may not. All right. In regards to me, Seventh, again, I am Seventh, aka Master Seventh, that reads these energies for you. I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments, and tarot intuitive insights such as this. In the description box below, you'll find more information about me, Seventh, and other ways to travel between the two sister energies of channels that I run. In regards to the reading, feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, please remember that femininity and masculinity reflect one another. So that means femininity encapsulates both feminine and masculine energies, and masculinity also encapsulates feminine and masculine energies. Okay, Scorpio, right on to your reading. We have your card showing up here, Death. The first card was the Ace of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups. So to stay in your truth of an alignment is really more or less accepting a moment of time for yourself where you're like, okay, I'm going to be as empty as possible. I'm going to be as empty as possible because then I'm less triggered. Although telling yourself you're going to be empty as possible is also triggering you, but whoever, and whatever. But you know, you're forcing yourself and trying to fixate yourself on getting something other. You're really good at trying to catch an addictive quality within yourself because you don't want that. You don't want the obsession of something taking your energy when it doesn't need to. The more you realize you're not gaining from that transaction, you feel no value in giving it more attention, which is really a very, 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 very powerful internal thing you have going on that I want to applaud it. Okay, it is an absolute power thing that you may or may not be aware of. If you're not aware of it, I want to make you aware of it. If you're aware of it, I'm here to be like, fuck yeah, like congratulations for having that, for building that, for maintaining a trajectory of returning to that in moments where you're like, wait a minute, shit's not right, and then we go back into, oh, okay, this is what I gotta do. Like, there's a lot of activity that are being done in regards to your thinking because of how the atrocities of life are lifing and how they're impacting your emotions. But you understand your emotions are here and there is another individual here. This individual can handle any kind of blow the emotions are feeling at this time. And that's where I'm saying congratulations for having that, even a little bit of a wedge between the one or the other, to have that separation, to have that be separated from one another. So that way you can just understand it's not a capsule of oneness. It's there's a separation there, and that is such an important separation there because that's where the epitome of resolve can be found in handling this miserable energy of a card by saying, you know, you feel really probably betrayed, feel run over, you're like the saying is like a semi truck ran over you, you know, really feeling the physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain, and realizing in that pain you're really not the one triggering this shit. You're not the one that puts yourself there. You can accept lifing you in the wisdom that it could come through you and at you, that maybe you chose this part of the journey. Yeah, okay, you have acceptance to that. You have the truth of a resolve to accept that there are certain things that just really you could not change. Like, there's just like inevitability of like, there's no way I could have basically seen that coming and done anything about it. And that's exactly the mystery of the way it's supposed to have unfolded the way it did. And that is the beautiful Pandora's box. Let's not fuck with the box. Okay, we're not gonna fuck with the box. We're gonna question the box, we're just not gonna fuck with it. All right. And I think that's very important for you to make somewhat of an amends with, maybe a connection with, maybe an awareness to, so that way you lessen the load of bearing so much bullshit that other people are implicating themselves onto you and your life, and freeing yourself as much as possible from that obligation of pain. And then pop comes the weasel. Just saying. It ain't gonna feel like that in the death card and 5 of Cups. I mean, I could say it's gonna bloom tomorrow and be like, fuck that shit. Like, fuck the blooming tomorrow. I'm not interested in going to the garden. I'm not interested in fucking smelling the roses. I'm concerned about the day. But today is also telling you there's a reason why you're concerned about tomorrow, or you have so much interest in giving me all the excuses as to why you're not going to show up to somewhere tomorrow. Because you saying you're not going to show up somewhere tomorrow means you're not showing up to somewhere today. I mean, you know. Anyway. Excuse me. All right, you tired. That's for you. That's not for me. I got decent sleep. All right, 5 of Swords. You need sleep. You need sleep. There is a mega need for the body to replenish. What happens 2 million times? I swear I gotta go over there and cuss them out. They always do this. Ring the bell when it's not the apartment. Alright, the moon energy. Yeah, you need to sleep. You need to motherfucking sleep. You need to understand the power of why you are the way you are. But your body needs to... Your body has so much trauma to itself. Whether that's physical, emotional, or whatever. It just does. Alright? And it needs help. And the one way you can help this is sleeping. Yep, sleeping. Sleeping. You need to sleep. Chariot card with the moon for me is sleep. Especially in this reading, it's just sleep. You have trauma, sleep. You need to figure it out, sleep. Think about what you want to figure out before you go to sleep, and then maybe you wake up having figured it out. The epiphany will come. You need to sleep. 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 What's the message? Sleep. Can't sleep? Description box. But sleep. Queen of Swords with the Ace of Cups. You need to bring understanding to energies. You need to sleep. The feminine aspects of yourself are very loud and can help assist you. But there is a injury to yourself that you think is an energy to blame. And more or less, maybe you're feeling injured or being threatened by feminine energy, whatever gender that is. But there's a part of you that is feminine energy that is way mature, but you're not accepting that part of the energies. You're not reaching that part, but you can reach that part with sleep. That's the message. All right, I know it sounds confusing, but that's the fucking message. All right, moving right along. The energy doesn't want to stay with you very long here. It's not interested to give you clarity in the light. They want to give you clarity in the darkness, aka when you go to sleep. Yep, clarity when you go to sleep. Ace of Cups. I said the Ace of Cups with the 2 of Cups. Interesting. So purity can be found in that of which it is you want. In the reflection of the topic at hand, the stressors at hand can be addressed when you go to sleep, and you can bring resolve to the question at hand before you went to sleep after you wake up. It's there. It's there. It's there. It's fucking there. Sleep! Six of Swords, and then one more card I'm hearing. I don't know if I like this card, but hey, maybe I will. I don't know why I just said that. But anyway, last card, please. That's not a last card. That's 3 cards. Okay. The World. It's ambiguous, that's why. Alright, the World. What? The world is your oyster, Scorpio. The more naked you are, the more raw you can feel. Whether that's clothed or actually naked, it's still a perception of the mind. You have the answer. There is a holy halo around you. There's an auric field around you that is infectious. And maybe there's a lot of treachery happening in your life, yet they're happening in your life for a reason, to get you to the golden arch. When I say the golden arch, the golden arch. Alright, with that being said, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. I mean, you keep flowing, growing, and glowing, Scorpio. Take care.